Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Eberhardt, and this is my capstone project, Usage and Effectiveness in Analytics in College Basketball. The course is PE 589, PE and Exercise Science for our capstone. Our professor, as you know, is Andrew Alstott, and this is the fall second semester. I just want to say congratulations to everybody making it this far, and I appreciate the time you guys are taking to hear my presentation. So let's get started here. First off, the purpose statement and central research questions. So my purpose statement was the purpose of the study was to examine the current role of basketball analytics and advanced metrics has on college basketball. Kind of one of the reasons that I chose this project is, as a coach, I thought an area that I could really improve on was kind of looking at statistics and applying numbers to kind of help out our team and our players. So I was kind of curious to see how my peers utilize analytics with their team. So I thought through this project I would be able to do that. My first central question: what analytics do coaches currently find most valuable, and how do those analytics impact important decisions such as implemented offenses, defensive schemes, and playing time? Does the volume at which programs use advanced metrics translate into winning? And if coaches are not primarily using analytics, what are the type of information they are using to make their decisions? So those are kind of the initial questions that I was really hoping to find out through the article reviews and through my survey. So kind of how this research study impacted my values, faith, and beliefs. I think overall, through the whole master's degree with the forums, I think that forums were a big part of me getting closer to my faith. Just with weekly time spent kind of reflecting and thinking about it is kind of time recently in my life that I haven't spent thinking about it. So it's really a huge benefit to me, and it's definitely brought me closer to God through this whole experience. And kind of the reason that I'm here is I've always decided to pursue my passion. I really always enjoyed working with people. Basketball has been a huge passion of mine, something that I've kind of pursued ever since I was a younger kid and lucky enough to play college basketball. And when I was in high school, I knew I wanted to be a coach. So kind of through the process of having mentors and looking out and reaching out and talking to different coaches, everybody told me to do my master's, and that's kind of how I ended up here. So people always told me do what you love, and I always loved working with people in basketball. So that's a big reason why I pursued this. Through the Strength Finder assessment, one common theme that came up with me was competition. Naturally, I'm a very competitive person. I enjoy competition. I think it makes things a little more exciting and fun. And with this study, I was kind of hoping to give myself a little bit of advantage, or just make me a better coach. Make myself more applicable to get jobs, but also kind of make our team a little bit better and give the student athletes the best experience by maybe giving them a slight edge. So I kind of thought that I wanted to do something with this project that was very tangible. So, and then one prayer that I always reflected on was the prayer for serenity. Even when we got so younger, that's one that always stuck with me, and it kind of came up through this course, and something I try to share with my players is, God, grant me the serenity to change the things I can, accept things I can't, and most importantly, to know the difference. So that's something that I can reflect on every day. We can't always, as coaches or teachers, we can't always, decide what grade we give our students, or what grade they deserve, or if we win or lose a game. But there's things that we can't control, and I think that's my energy every day, how I prepare for class, or how I prepare or for practice, and kind of how I carry myself, and how that's going to reflect on my team. So I think that's really important. I think this prayer does a really good job of kind of giving that a daily focus and making things kind of small and tangible, and kind of realizing that there's bigger things out there than yourself. So for my first litter review, this one was done by Pointwise. It is an analytical group. It is titled Predicting Points and Valuing Decisions in Real Time with NBA Optical Tracking Data. So even though my study was really focused on college, I thought that the majority of the analytical data out there right now is in the NBA. So I was trying to kind of learn about that and pull from that and see if I could kind of correlate that to my study. So what they were trying to do in this study was they wanted to come up with their own metric. The metric is kind of like their equation, or Yeah, it's basically an equation. It's called expected point possession. And the unique thing about this procedure is that when they did this study in 2012 and 13, half of the NBA arenas had this thing that was called optical tracking data. And it basically tracked where all the players were on the court at every moment of the game, who has the ball, and what percentage, kind of based off their positions, what percentage or chance that they were going to score a basket. So, for example, Steph Curry, it said, it's known through analytics that he is the best shooting at kind of like top of the key towards the right. We call it the slot threes. So, if he has the ball and he has a live dribble or three, there's a certain percentage of, it's a 2.3 chance that that's how many points he's going to score. Or, the likelihood of the point value within the ball there is 2.3. So, through this study, they can know that if he drives right, there's a greater chance that he's going to score a bucket opposed to driving left. Or if he drives right towards Klay Thompson, that's going to give him a better chance to score because he's a really good shooter opposed to maybe Andre Iguodala. So kind of through this thing, they were able to kind of give each player a value on where they were in the court and the chances of a bucket being scored. So that was pretty interesting. And they used it with the optimal tracking data. And today that's in every NBA arena, and I know there's plans to start kind of getting them in the bigger college arenas. So the results of the study were the most valuable thing they get is that they can now kind of compare players with each other, like coaches or general managers. If you want to make a trade, you can compare, what's my chances of scoring a basket would be if I put Chris Paul in this situation opposed to if I put Rajon Rondo because of how they shoot, how they pass, what teammates they have kind of around them. So it just gave, the people making the player personnel decisions some information on how to judge players and also kind of with what schemes or offenses they run, who do they want to put in certain positions. So it was extremely beneficial for them. And for this study, it kind of showed that the evolution of where basketball is going. I think with, obviously, at the Division II college level, we're not going to have optical tracking data anytime soon. But with the way technology is growing, 10 years ago, my head coach is 35, they used to have to use VHSs, to swap film out. Whereas right now, we're uploading it to the internet, and there's statisticians breaking every single possession. So, I wouldn't be surprised that if this was in college arenas in 15 years, and you would be working with stuff like this at the Division II level. Division I level, I can see it as short as 2 or 3 years. So it could be potentially very impactful for college basketball. The next study, now this is not as technology based, but this is more straight numbers based. This literature review is called Factors Determining Production, FDP. And so the purpose was, a lot about analytics is kind of putting numbers together, manipulating them, and kind of seeing how you can get information. And we all know from a box score, it always doesn't tell you how effective a player is. I may have 25 points, but when you watch the game, the fan or the coach knows that you didn't play any defense and maybe you gave up 30. So this is kind of an equation that can kind of help really tell how a player is being kind of if they're effective on the court, and most importantly, being effective without scoring. So one of the most popular analytics out there right now is called win score, and it basically uses points scored, free throw attempts, assists, rebounds, turnovers. It gives them a value, kind of times them by percentage, and kind of shoots out one tangible number to kind of show how players help win the game. And so this FTP is kind of a similar equation, but it does not use points. So it's interesting because it puts a value on how effective a player is on the floor without scoring, because we always correlate with scoring with winning, but when we know that basketball is a game of a lot of different factors, rebounding, taking charges, fouls, assists, defense, a lot of different things. So this group wanted to see if they can determine how effective someone is without having points in there. So what they did was they used every single box score from the 2007-2009 season, and they inputted those numbers from players into their formula. And the results were basically that the FTP correlated with the win score. Like I know Kobe Bryant, he got a win score. It's not going to make a lot of sense, but he got a win score of 1.7, of 0.1.